Welcome to this week's episode of Shop Stop-In at Ideal Bikes Halifax, which airs every Tuesday on the Student Cyclist channel. In this week's episode, I'm not wearing a hat for once, and we're looking at the 2016 Felt V85 drop bar adventure road bike. The Drop Bar V-Series from Felt takes the reins of the ever-popular gravel adventure all-road model in its lineup. This is thanks to its longer wheelbase, lower bottom bracket, space for 38mm tires, and slack head tube angle. Obviously, based on videos that I've posted in the past, I am a big fan of drop bar bikes that feel at home on dirt. And the V85 really does look like it could handle it without much trouble. The frame for the V85 is butted aluminum using a threaded bottom bracket, tapered head tube, and obviously disc mounts. It also has mounts for a rack and fenders, making it as versatile as possible. The fork uses carbon blades with an aluminum tapered steer tube, which is pretty common across the board on most bikes now. Felt specs this model, the V85, with Shimano's 11-speed 105 group set throughout the entire build. That includes front derailleur, rear derailleur, crankset, cassette, chain, and shifters. This is something that I really like that Felt does. They actually include the group set's real crankset with the entire build, which really increases its value in an initial purchase, and helps a new rider or any rider from having to go out and do a crankset upgrade. Felt have decided to go with a compact crankset, which is a 50 tooth and a 34 tooth on the crankset, with an 1132 cassette. This should level out just about any climb that could possibly come up, dirt or road, which is perfect for all of us who have a hard time pushing up any hills, or if the road surface gets a little bit rough and we'd like to be riding at a bit higher of a cadence just to get things rolling a little easier. Wheels for the V85 are Felt's own branded RSL 3s, 22mm wide and tubeless ready. Having wheels that only need some sealant added and the tube removed to go tubeless is a really convenient feature. And I can tell you from my experience with my Felt cross-country bike, the 9.6, that it actually is tubeless ready. It works really well, and you'll have no problems adding sealant and putting air in, and you're good to go. When it comes to the tires on the V85, I was actually happily surprised to see the Challenge Strada Bianca tires in a 30mm width spec'd on this model. Tires are usually one of the components that manufacturers will use to cut costs and spec something a little bit of lower quality. But when it comes to this, the Challenge tires are really great quality and desirable, which saves you as a consumer the trouble of having to go out, shop, and get yourself something better as an upgrade later on down the road. The only real reason that I could see someone even bothering upgrading is to fill up the space that you have, which is up to 38mm. To finish everything off, the V85 uses Felt's own handlebar and stem. A saddle from Selle Royale is mounted to Felt's in-house carbon seat post, which is just another one of those things that adds to the comfort of a gravel adventure all-road bike. So there you have it, there's the 2016 Felt V85 adventure, gravel, endurance, whatever you want to call it, road bike. For more information on it or to see it in person, be sure to check out Ideal Bikes Halifax in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And if you're not from around here, there's a link to the Felt website that you can check out pretty much everything that I just showed you online at the link in the description below. So please leave a comment below with your suggestions on any bikes you think that you would like me to have a look at, and I'll be sure to do what I can to make a video about it. Otherwise, it's just going to be my choices, and I'm going to be making videos and posting them about stuff that I like, which really is the idea behind the channel anyway, but I figure we can start a community here, and if there's anything you want to see, like I said, be sure to let me know. Otherwise, like this video, share it, leave a comment about anything else, and be sure to subscribe to the channel to make sure you catch every Tuesday's Shop Stop In video, along with anything else that I post throughout the week. So for this week's shop stop-in, thanks for watching, and of course, we'll see you next Tuesday, or throughout the week in between when I post something else.